So today we're going to be looking at how to find a missing angle using right triangle trigonometry. So let's go ahead and read this problem that we're looking at. It says a flagpole 18 feet tall casts a shadow that is 12 feet long. At a specific time of day, find to the nearest degree the angle of elevation of the sun at this time. So let's go ahead and draw this out. That's like where I like to start all these problems. So we're going to draw our flagpole. I'm even going to throw me a little flag on here. It'll be the flag of Happy Town. And we're talking about the shadow. So this is an 18-foot tall flagpole. And it casts a 12-foot long shadow. And this is our right angle. And we know we're going to be dealing with where the sun is at. So I'm going to throw the sun up here for us. And since we're dealing with trigonometry, I know I'm going to be looking at right triangle trig. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in my little right triangle. And when we're talking about the angle of elevation, we're going to be discussing the angle it is for here, because we're trying to figure out the angle that the sun is from the ground there. And so let us look. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and label my sides using what I need to know to use trig, which is we have sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine is the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And tangent is the opposite side over the adjacent. So we're going to go ahead and label this figure. So this side here that is right up against our angle is our adjacent side. Then our side that is directly across from our right angle is our hypotenuse. Then we have our side that is directly across from our angle we're looking at, and that is the opposite side. So the two sides that I actually have numbers for are the opposite side and the adjacent side. So that means I'm going to use tangent of my angle. So I'm going to set up tangent of theta is equal to our opposite side over our adjacent side. Now, obviously at this point, I am trying to solve for theta. So in order to undo something, whether it be a function or an operation, we always use the inverse of that. So like the inverse of plus is minus, the inverse of divide is multiply, the inverse of a square is a square root. See, the inverse of tangent is tangent inverse. So we're going to take the tangent inverse of both sides. So when we do that, it basically causes the tangent inverse and tangent to go away, leaving us with just our theta. And then we plug this side into a calculator. So you would just type it in exactly as it appears. Tangent inverse of 18 divided by 12, which gives us 56.31 degrees. But this one is asking us to the nearest degree. So since 3 is smaller than 5, right, it's not going to round up this 6. So our angle theta to the nearest degree is 56 degrees. So that is what we have here. And so that would be our answer choice that we would need to choose for this problem when we're solving right triangle trig word problems, specifically solving it for a missing angle.